late model racing here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Super late models race their way into turns 1 and 2. Everybody's going to make it through nice and clean as they will go through the middle with 3 and 4. As the 11 ride, that's going to be Trenton Mathis, going to be in the 5th spot. You've got Lane Fools in the number 14 to the inside. There's the 13 of Loudonberry, and Black's going to fall out the Speedway. Everybody slicing and dicing their way through 3 and 4 as we got big crash involving Doug Hammaker in the 05. Caution flag on the Speedway for Doug Hammaker in the 05. Whoa. I believe he goes from the bottom of the track to the top of the track because we're going to spin it around here. Car high, Doug. Holy. Car high, Doug. Big car high. Holy crap. Hayden Tolson got involved. So did the 33 of Tate Wog as well. As Tate's got a broken right front, he's unable to get it into the pit area as we're in the yellow flag condition for the first time. Big old car high for Doug Hammaker. Ever since I've been taking the weight out of these cars, some people just cannot handle it. As we're going to go ahead. All right, boys, I'm going to delay 1 lap here to get everybody out of the pit area. I'm going to delay 1 lap for everybody to get out of the pit area so we don't get an unnecessary yellow. Double file this time by, gentlemen. Double file, double file, double file. Double file this time by, gentlemen. All cars into the pit area. Start coming on down. If you're going to continue, Doug Hammaker, you are on 1 EOL. Tolson's missing his whole nose piece. All right, boys. 1 to green. They're going to be this time by. 1 to green. Going to be this time by, gentlemen. If it's going to let me. Hold on. Let that pace truck pass. Boom. All right. There it is. 2 to green. My bad. So with Lucas Oil Speedway, it's a bit of a pain in the butt to do this whole 1 to green, 2 to green type thing. As when you guys got people coming out of the pit area, you get the pace truck to come out because they stop. Pace truck lights are going out this time by, gentlemen. So in order to correct that, you got to hit the 1 to green at the exact right time, and I just don't know where it is. But these pace tracks are getting ready to go. Austin, thank you for the awesome comment, man. We try our best here. Even though it's a computer, we try our best. Thought about opening up my own streaming service for local racetracks like everybody else is doing. Grab a camera and just have a little bit of fun. But double file, 1 to green this time by, everybody. Get them tightened up, gentlemen. Let's tighten them up. Come on now. Don't be leading them, Chad. Come on. As we're ready to rock, as the number 13 of Jacob Black will lead the Super Late Models back to the green. 3 out of 50 for the Super Late Models. They race down to the backstretch as the number 13 of Ty Loudonberry and Chad Combs made some contact in the middle with 3 and 4 as they will race their way down to the front stretch. As Braden Wellman in that number 20 machine, he'll go to the outside of the Speedway, trying to get some momentum built up out of middle with 1 and 2. As these guys of the 11 rod's going to be able to work to the inside of the Speedway. As it'll be Trenton Mathis, as Mathis will be able to work through the middle of 3 and 4. You got the number 49 machine, that's James Fries to the inside. It'll be the 14 of Lane Foils. He'll work himself to the outside of the Speedway as well, as everybody seemed to be fighting for the bottom side. But here comes the 14 of Lane Foils. He'll get a run as he's going to move to the outside. Meanwhile, the 11 ride, he almost lost it in front of James Fries. They're 2x2 down to the backstretch. As the number 11 machine of Waylon Ownby going to try to get a run to the outside. Oh, but 4 wide off of turn number 4. And you'll have the number 49, James Fries. Man, these guys are racing out pretty well. As the 49 of Fries to the inside, you'll have the 11 ride. That's going to be Trenton Mathis. As it's all going to be the 13 of Mr. Black. As Jacob Black continues to lead for the Nick Lender Race Association, number 13. Ty Loudonberry to the outside of Chad Combs in that UDTV No 9 machine. As Combs going to be able to work to the bottom, Loudonberry to the outside as they will race their way down to the front stretch. Give the second spot to Ty Loudonberry. As we roll down the backstretch, as the 13 of Jacob Black, meanwhile the 13 of Loudonberry, it'll go to the 09 of Chad Combs. It'll be the 20 machine of Braden Wellman. As the 11 machine, that's going to be all Mr. Waylon Ownby. You'll have the 14 of Lane Foils. We got cars piling up in turn 1 and 2. Caution flag. Caution flag on the Speedway, and I saw the 49 of James Fries. Hayden Tolson has called it a night as James Fries, this is what I love about this update, just loses it. Loses it right in front of the whole entire field. He'll grab his EOL penalty, and Hayden Tolson has had too much damage in his race car. He'll pull it in. James Fries, you spun out in turns 1 and 2 in front of the whole field. You will go to the tail of the field. So James Fries will go, or Fries, as Hayden Tolson has parked his race car after Doug Hammaker car-hied a bunch of cars, and Tolson has called it a night. All right, guys, I'm going to try this again. I'm going to delay it one time for everybody. I'll let them know here in a minute. There you go, boys. Okay, those are in the hot pits. Those are in the hot pits. Field's coming around turns 1 and 2. If you're going to come out here and go racing, start coming on out now, everybody. Go ahead and come on out now, everybody. Thank you. I'm going to try to go 1 to green at the exact point this time around. I think it's right after the front stretch here. Take a look at this pace truck here. Yep, there it is. Double file going to be 1 to green. I host on Wednesday nights, Thursday nights, Friday nights. Saturdays I work at the Winchester Speedway, so we won't race that. Sunday is up and down. Monday, Tuesday, I am off for the opener, officials, and things like that. So, Jack Black going to be taking the lead once again for our second yellow here tonight, as Black and Loudonberry rump doors, and we are underway. 11 out of 50 for the Super Late Models here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Racing continues as they will race their way in the middle with 3 and 4, but 3 wide as Loudonberry heading it on the brake pedal for Jacob Black. As Jacob Black, there's going to be Lane Foyles. He's going to give him a little bit of a nudge, and now Loudonberry's going to bounce the car off the wall as here comes Foyles with a big slide job in the middle of 3 and 4 as Brandon Wellman's going to get into 13 of Black, and they go 3 wide in turns 1 and 2. Wellman, there's going to be the 13. Lane Foyles going to get him. Caution flag. Black's going to get creamed by the 32, and he's going to go upside down the backstretch. Your dad owns Rockcastle Speedway. Dang it. I used to work for the American All-Star Series. I used to work for the American All-Star Series Crate Series, and Jack Black is absolutely upset, and I think he should. As Lane Foyles and company, all pandemonium happened as Wellman got in the wall. Big slider here. And they just meet right there in the middle. Yeah. That's bad. And then Lane Foyles just crashes into him as well. Yeah, I used to work for him. And yeah, Chad Combs manly disconnected as well after a ton of damage. And Lane Foyles is going to literally just put his door right there and they meet. All those cars are in the infield and yeah. A lot of cars got damage out of that one for our 4th yellow here tonight. And it's been rough. Sorry, gentlemen. I'm going to delay that. Do not go green. Do not go green. Do not go green. Do not go green. Relax, gentlemen. Relax, gentlemen. Do not go green. Everybody in the pit area, start coming out now. I repeat, everybody in the pit area, start coming out now. All cars go out to the pit area now. Immediately go green on leader next time by. Go green on leader next time by. Go ahead and double file these cars up. I repeat, double file these cars up. All cars double file. All cars double file them up. Not going to throw a yellow and break the server. Going green this time by, boys. Green this time by. Alrighty, so after our 3rd yellow, let's get them on. We're back underway. 13 of Ty Loudonberry is going to lead the field as everybody's pushing and shoving. Doug Hammaker had to get hard on the binders as these guys are racing these super late models. as these late models are 110 pounds lighter. And we are going to racing for the Super Late Models. Michael Boyd going to be joining us for the first time in that number 21. As it's all going to be the number 13. That's going to be Ty Loudonberry. Meanwhile, the 14, that's going to be Lane Foyles. After that, it's going to be the number 20 machine, Braden Wellman. As Wellman's going to be there on the outside. You'll have the number 11 machine of Waylon Owenbay. Meanwhile, it's going to be the other 11 of Trenton Mathis. As they'll go side by side, door to door. There is another race. We're done tonight after this one. As these guys are rolling through the middle of 3 and 4 with Chris Swanson. It'll be the 21 machine. A newcomer, that's Michael Boyd going to be joining us in the W number 21 ride. As the race for the lead, things are starting to spread out here a little bit. D-Man, thank you for the follow again. 19 out of 50, they say, as we have 6,187 likes on the channel. You guys are awesome tonight. As it's Ty Loudonberry still going to be the race leader. You'll have Lane Foyles in the 14. It'll be the one and only number 20 machine. That's going to be Braden Wellman, the 11 ride of Owen Bay. You have the number 21 of Michael Boyd as well. Chris Swanson. Chris Smith joins us in the number 15 once again from the CBR ride. So good to have him here running on the 8th spot. James Fry's in the 49, a couple laps down. Why is he a couple laps down? Not sure. James Fry's a lap down for some reason as Doug Hammaker in the 05. He'll be on the outside. You will have Tate Wog in that number 33 machine currently running in the 10th spot. I see Tess Wog in the chat there. I don't know if it's his wife or mom or somebody, but good to have you here tonight. As you have Corbin Wheaton, number 8 machine, it'll be his brother Tony Wheaton, number 45. And you have the CJR, number 32, of Samuel Mount, who was involved in that wreck earlier today as well. As we got 12 super late models left on the Speedway out of the 17 that we have started. As the 13 of Ty Loudonberry, still your leader with Lane Foyles in the 14. Braden Wellman, you'll have the 11 ride. That's going to be Owen Bay. As it's Trenton Mathis in the 5th spot. We'll see about halfway to go next time by. About single file nose to tail so far for these lighter and more powerful late models. As Michael Boyd in the number 21 has the 171 machine. You're the mama. Cool to see ya. As the 171 of Swanson, the 15 of Chris Smith. As battle continues on. Some reason the 49 of James Fry is a lap down. Not for sure why, but that car is completely sideways off of turn number 2. As the 05 of Doug Hammaker battling out for the 9th spot. You'll have the 33 of Tate Wog doing a really good job rolling around the Speedway. That's Tony Weed and the 8 of Corbin Weed, the 32 of Samuel Mount. So far, it's been ringing around the rosy around the outside throughout the field. And nice to meet you, Mom. As we roll on with tonight's racing. As you have a battle for the 3rd spot between Braden Wellman and that number 20 and the 11 ride of Waylon Owen Bay. Owen Bay to the inside. Slide job maybe in the 3 and 4. Nope, he's going to go ahead and keep it to the inside. 23 to go for the Super Late model. Slick is now really starting to get a little slick out here. Tire wear starting to go down as well. 23 to go for the Super Late models tonight. As Braden Wellman to number 20. The 11 ride is going to be Waylon Owen Bay, still battling for 3rd. It'll go to Trent Mathis in the 11. The 171 of Chris Swanson. The 21 of Michael Boyd. The 15 of Chris Smith, still in the 8th spot. You'll have the 05. That's going to be Doug Hammaker up 10 spots. Racing continues on here in the back of the field as Tate Wog in the 10th spot. You've got the Corbin Weed brothers, actually Tony Weed on the inside, Corbin Weed on the 8 behind them as they continue to battle out. So we got 21 to go. Good lap down traffic battle. The 49 of Fry's way up on the outside of the Speedway as Tony Weed and Corbin Weed meet them right there on the outside as Fry's going to hit the brake pedal for them as we got lap down traffic going to start to come in. As the leaders are right behind some lap down cars. As Loudonberry's got to work the 32 machine, that's going to be the one and only Samuel Mount, one of the newcomers here to the SLR show, as lap down traffic has become a factor in this race. Battle for 3rd continues on as the 11 machine of Owen Bay is going to work to the outside. He will take the 3rd spot away from Braden Wellman. Wellman in the number 20, down to the backstretch of 18 to go, gets into the wall. Chris Swanson in the 171 for the 6th spot. Will be the 11 of Trenton Mathis for 5th. As meanwhile, we continue on. Chris Smith's going to have a little bit of fun here with the 21 of Michael Boyd. You've got the 05 of Doug Hammaker as lap down traffic is getting really heavy for race leader of Ty Loudonberry. 16 more to go and heavy lap down traffic. James Fry's, holy cow, just threw one big bomb on Tate Wog in the 33 as lap down traffic is going to be a factor here for Ty Loudonberry. Loudonberry might be move smart here. He's going to go to the bottom side as he's going to put Tate Wog a lap down in the 33 as Loudonberry's to the inside as more lap down traffic involved as Tate does a great job lifting for the leaders. As we get a car around, we got the 21 machine, and it looks like the race will stay green. More lap down traffic for Ty Loudonberry. Heavy loud traffic as James Fries, gets into the race leader. Fries is in trouble. Keep it on the track, lap down cars. Keep it on the track. Come on now. As now more lap down traffic involved as you got the 14 of Lane Foyle's got to work through the same problems as Michael Boyd in the number 21 machine. Now Foyle's going to try to stick his nose where it shouldn't belong, and now these leaders got to continue to work through lap down traffic. Woo-wee! Lap down cars being a factor here tonight. 11 more to go for these super late models as the 13 of Ty Loudonberry's got Corbin Weed in that number 8 machine right there in front of him as well, and Corbin does not want to go a lap down. Big slide job in the middle, 1 and 2 for the race leader as Corbin Weed's going to get the cut down once again. He's going to put up a fight, and he's going to make sure he does not go a lap down. We got 10 to go this time by. 10 to go for the Super Late Models here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Another slide job for the leader trying to get around Corbin Weed, and Weed is not making it easy for the leader as Weed's going to try another slide job, and Loudonberry, big cut down going into the corner, and Corbin Weed is still not going down a lap down without a fight. While that battling's going on, that allowed Lane Foyles in the 14 to close in as it's going to be Foyles on the outside. Tate Wog in the 33, who's still a lap down. Now battling's going to continue here as Owen Bay is going after the 49 of Freeze. And Josh Freeze and Owen Bay are still making contact with 7 more to go. As Owen Bay is going to go up and give the 49 a bit of a rub with 6 to go. Braden Carter with the combat out of the Winchester Speedway as we got more and more racing going on. I've lost track of this race so far as you got Braden Wellman in the 4th spot. It'll be the 171 of Chris Swanson in 5th. You got the 15 of Chris Smith, the 11 machine of Trenton Mathis. It'll go to the 05 of Doug Hammaker. It'll go to Tony Weed as the 13 of Ty Loudonberry has 4 more to go for the Super Late Models here at the Lucas Oil Speedway. Man, oh man, Ty Loudonberry still your race leader. You're going to see 3 to go, and you got Tony Weed right there in front of him as well. But Loudonberry is still staying as fast as he's got a big old gap over Lane Foyles with a 2.3 as Ty Loudonberry will roll himself down to the backstretch. You'll see the 2.6 in the air this time by, and Corbin Weed is definitely battling it out as well. As the 13 is going to still be your leader. You got 2 to go, and Lane Foyles just ran a 15.194 that last lap job. But as it's always going to be, as the number 13 of Ty Loudonberry will see the white flag. Woo-wee, a couple of early yellows in this one. You're going to see the checkered flag as Ty Loudonberry is going to get the win as he gets it done. In Majula say number 13. It'll go to Lane Foyles, 3rd, as Tate Wog for 10th. Owen Bay will get 3rd.